In the small township of Khayelitsha, just outside Cape Town, lived a spirited 13-year-old girl named Naledi. She was known for her fierce eyes, which sparkled with curiosity, and her beautiful singing voice that could quiet even the noisiest taxi rank. But Naledi was also known for something else. She was born with only one hand. Her right arm ended just below the elbow, a fact that made her different in the eyes of her classmates at Ubuntu Primary School. While her family had always treated her like she could do anything, school was another world entirely. The bullying started subtly. Whispers and isikosa, muffled giggles when she walked by, children pretending to lose balance and shouting, "Oops! Don't grab me with your ghost hand." Some even called her Isandla Asingafil, meaning incomplete hand. Naledi smiled through it, laughed even, but the pain settled deep in her chest, like the winter fog that rolls into the Cape Flats and refuses to leave. The worst came during the athletics day. Naledi loved running. Her uncle had taught her to run barefoot across the fields, and when she ran, she felt like a bird. But when she stepped onto the track, someone shouted, "She's got less weight to carry, no wonder she runs fast." Laughter followed. Naledi stood still. She wanted to cry. But she didn't. She ran. And she won. That night, Naledi sat in her gogo's kitchen. The air smelled of chakalaka and wood smoke. Her grandmother stirred pap slowly, watching her. "They laughed at me again," Naledi finally said, staring at her plate. "Why do you think they laugh?" Gogo asked without looking up. "Because I'm different." Gogo nodded. "Yes. But child, the sun is different from the moon. Do you see anyone mocking them?" Naledi looked up. Gogo walked to the old wooden cabinet and pulled out a small box. Inside was a faded photograph. A young woman, with a missing hand, smiling proudly in a graduation gown. "That was your auntie, Zinzi. She lost her hand in an accident. They called her names too. But she studied, became a teacher. Now she teaches other children with disabilities how to read and write." Naledi traced the woman's face with her fingers. "She looks happy. She learned not to let shame live where courage should grow." Inspired, Naledi began to channel her pain into her passions. She wrote poems. She taught herself how to tie her shoelaces with one hand. She learned to drum with her elbow and her palm. Most importantly, she began speaking up. When a younger boy with a stutter was mocked, she stood by him. When a girl in a wheelchair came to the school, Naledi helped her navigate the rough paths and defended her fiercely. Slowly, others began to admire her bravery. By the time Naledi reached grade 9, the same kids who once laughed at her now clapped when she recited her poetry at assembly. At the school's Heritage Day event, Naledi performed a poem she wrote. "I am not half. I am whole. Not broken, but bold. My hand may be missing, but my voice holds gold." The crowd erupted. Even her old bullies had tears in their eyes. Years later, Naledi stood on stage at the University of Cape Town, accepting a degree in social work, her cap decorated with beads her gogo had sewn by hand. She raised her one hand in the air, a symbol of everything she had overcome. The same hand she had once hidden behind her back, now